Hey you guys, Sandra Coan here. So I am at the studio today. This is the studio, this is my office in the studio, and I just got an email in from Richard Photo Lab saying that my film scans are ready. So I thought it would be fun to get on and show you how easy it is to edit film scans. So that's what we're going to do today. So the best part about shooting film is that my post-production time is just like a fraction of what it used to be. I used to spend hours culling and editing. I don't do that anymore. So today I'm just going to show you, what my post-production process looks like on a pretty typical family photo shoot. All right? Okay, friends, so when my scans come in, I get an email from Richard Photo Lab that says your work order is ready, and it gives me a button to click to download my files. And so that will take me to this screen, and then I just simply click download files, and they start to download. While they're downloading, it's just important that you keep your browser open. Oh, there's my picture, cute. If you close your browser or exit out, then it'll interrupt the download. So just make sure that you keep all that open while your images are downloading. Okay, friends, so I'm just going to walk you through how I edit a normal session. So let's do it. It's really, really easy. And here we go. Importing files. Okay, so once my files have been downloaded, I just open the zip, and what it's going to do is it's going to show me all the images from each roll, and yeah, I just pull them into Lightroom and I get started. So these were all shot with Ilford 3200 and on my Rolleiflex, and so these are always really easy to edit because I basically do nothing to them. I just decide if I like them or not, and I do. So I'm just going through and selecting the ones that I'm going to pick. So far, all of them. I mean, can these two be any cuter? Stop. All right, so one of the reasons why I don't have to touch any of these is because I'm keeping that whole roll. So I am just going to go in and select them all now and export those files. Then we'll go and do the next one. And I'm just going to call these tests just because we're just being polite to my clients. I don't want to give out anybody's names. Normally, when I export by date of shoot and client last name, so it is easy to find. Okay, but here's a story. I have a great lab that I work with. Like I said, I work with Richard Photo Lab. They know exactly how I like my scans. So there's very few adjustments, if ever, that I have to make to my images, which makes this process so much faster. So let's do the next roll. All right, going to import this roll, color. So one thing that I do have to do with my images when they come in is I'll have to rotate them. All right, so this is an image that clearly the strobe didn't fire. I do this at least once in every shoot, and you can see the difference, right? Like strobe didn't fire, strobe fired. It's like all the difference in the world. Cute. So I'll have to go through and rotate. I'm not going to keep this one because the baby's eye right here isn't quite closed or sleepy. That's beautiful. Keep that one. Those two are real similar, so I'm only going to keep one. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that little face. Okay, so these two are also real similar, but I'd like the crop on the second one better, so I'm going to keep that one. So cute. Same with these, better eye contact on the second one, so we'll keep that. So cute. This is adorable. Look at that face. I'm actually going to keep both of these. So in a typical session, I will shoot 3 to 4 rolls of medium format film, and I shoot a 645 format. So I get 16 frames per roll, and I have a pretty high keep rate. Like you can see here, out of these 16, I kept 12 of those. So that's pretty good. Those have exported, and then we'll go into our next roll. On this session, I did, I shot, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. I was getting a little crazy. Part of it is that this baby is just so super cute, and part of it is this family flew all the way up from California. So I wanted to make sure we were getting good stuff. So, okay, so let's just do it. So this image, I'm just going to recrop a little bit. So I try to do as much as I can in camera with my crops, and obviously with my metering and everything. And oh, that's cute. But like that area right there is bugging me. So I could go in, I could clone that out. I'll just do that. So it's really easy to do on a film scan. It's basically the exact same thing that you would do if you were editing a JPEG file. So we're going to keep these. But another thing you'll probably notice is that I'm not going in and making any color adjustments. I'm going to not use that one because we cropped our hand out. I'm not going in and making any color adjustments or any skin tone adjustments or anything like that. And again, that is because of the film stock and because of the lab that I use. So film is really kind to skin tones. It's just a little bit softer. A lot of times it'll kind of almost blur out any flaky skin or baby acne that might be around. And which is one of the reasons why I love shooting film, because it just makes it easier. Also, again, my lab and my lab knows how I like my skin tones to look. They know what film that I use. This is something that we really worked on together when I was going through the process of putting together a custom color pack with Richard Photo Lab. And so because of that, my scans really come back looking the way that I want them to pretty much all the time. My skin tones are right spot on. So any real adjustments that I'm going to make are just to a crop. If that, every once in a while I'll go in and I'll take out, you know, a zit or something. But, or here's a good example. So I've got some, you know, outlets in the background. So let's take those out. But I mean, any major adjustments I don't have to make to my film scans, which I love. And it's honestly one of the big reasons why I went back to shooting film, because this post-production part, oops, Mom got a little blinky there. There it is. The post-production is just so much easier. So when I was shooting digitally, first of all, I would overshoot. I was shooting way too much. So I'd go into a session and I would end up shooting like 300 frames or something crazy. And I don't do that now. Like I said, now I'm shooting 3 to 4 rolls, 5 if I'm absolutely overshooting like I did on this session. But that's it. That's still significantly less images to go through. Oh, actually, look at between these two. I'm going to keep the one with baby's eyes open. So I have less images to edit, but my editing time is next to nothing because I'm not going in, I'm not trying to edit for skin tones or anything like that. The lab and the film are taking care of that for me. Beautiful. And so that cuts my post-production time way down. I mean, when I was, let's see, his eyes are closed there. Oops. when I was shooting digitally, after I would cull, it would still take me sometimes an hour to edit a session. And now, as you can see, it takes me minutes. So I'm talking through this and kind of teaching other stuff, and it's still going to be, you know, under 15 minutes to edit this entire session. So that's amazing. And enable presets. We're just going to get the flagged images. And again, I'm keeping between 10 to 13 images per roll, so that's a pretty high keep number. And we have one more roll to import, and then we are done with this entire session. And here we go. Importing files. So yeah, so it completely changed the way I work. So the fact that it's only taking me a few minutes per session now to edit versus hours means a lot. So it means that I can take more clients, because I know that really the work now of my shoot is during the shoot, because I am doing it all, most of it all, you know, as you can see, I'm doing a little crops, but most of it all in camera. So that means that it's not going to overwhelm me to take on more clients. I like to take my newborn clients during the week when my kids are at school. Oh, this baby, I can't even, she's so cute. And then I take my family clients during the weekends, just because that works better for everybody's schedule, and it works for my schedule too. As far as work-life balance goes, I'm working with newborns during the week when my kids are already at school, and then with families on the weekends when my husband's home. He's taking them to their, you know, their sports and all of that. So it really works out for our family a lot better than it used to when I was shooting my digital. I'm not going to keep that one. I'm totally going to keep that one. And just bring the crop down just a little bit. So this baby, she was talking to me during this. It was so cute. All right, you guys, I am done with this whole session. So while I've been talking to you, it's been about 11 minutes. And I have finished editing. So the next step is, you know, really just uploading these to my proofing site. I use ShootProof, and one of the reasons I use ShootProof is because they also work with Richard Photo Lab. So any prints that my clients then order off of their gallery, I know are going to be printed through Richard Photo Lab, and they're my lab. They know my look, so it all kind of works together. But so yeah, so I'll just upload these now to ShootProof and send them off to my client, and I'm done. So super easy. So start to finish, you know, clients come in, I spend an hour with them, and then about, you know, 15 minutes in post-production by the time I edit and upload. And that is my entire process for a family photo shoot. So completely streamlined and awesome. All right, so I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. Go shoot some film.